This is G with aromaG's Botanica, and I thought today we might talk about the top 10 tips for beginner witches. At least these are my top 10. So, number one, start with your intuition. Your intuition is your most powerful tool, in my opinion. So, before you go buying supplies or learning formal spells, take time to listen to yourself, tune into your emotions and your instincts and all the natural rhythms of the world around you. It's good to trust your inner voice, to listen to your gut, and to know that you shouldn't second guess it, to just trust that inner voice. Number two, learn the basics. So before jumping into spell work, take the time to understand its foundations. Study the elements, the earth, air, fire, water, things like the moon phases, and the meaning behind common symbols. This knowledge will actually strengthen every aspect of your practice. Now, maybe you also want to learn herbs. Maybe that is more your thing. So start studying herbs. Number three, don't overwhelm yourself with tools. You don't need fancy altars or expensive gadgets to get started. Now, I like fancy gadgets and everything, but yeah, I didn't have them in the beginning. A simple candle, a notebook, and your focus are enough. Tools are helpful, but they're not essential. The power comes from within you, not the objects. Number four, connect with nature. Witchcraft thrives in connection with the natural world, so spend time outdoors whenever you can. Touch the earth. Actually, take your shoes off. Feel your feet in the grass and on the ground. Feel the wind. Listen to water if you're near water. And pay attention to the natural cycles, like the changing of the seasons, and incorporate them into your craft, which is pretty easy to do since a lot of the Sabbats surround themselves around the changing of the seasons. Number five, start a book of shadows. Now, it doesn't have to be a fancy one. It's just going to create you want really to just create a place to document your experiences, what you've learned, your observations. So it's more of a journal, a notebook, your first one. And if you find things work, you can put them into a fancier one. So write down your spells, your dreams, your rituals, symbols as you're learning them, and it'll later on become a good reference. There'll be tons of things that you'll forget if you don't write them down. Number six is experiment with meditation. So meditation is a fantastic way to focus your mind and tap into your own energy. Begin with simple breathing exercise or guided visualization. The practice helps build your focus and your intention that you actually need for your spell work. A lot of people mistake what meditation is, thinking they have to sit in total silence. Meditation can be an open eye meditation where you focus on the flame of a candle. Number seven, learn to cleanse and protect. So cleansing and protection are vital for any form of spell work. Whether you're going to burn incense or use salt, maybe you'll light a white candle, or even visualize yourself with a protective shield around you. Some people envision white light around them to keep negativity away. And make this a regular part of your practice. Number eight, tap into the energy of the moon. So the moon phases influence energy. Start noticing how you feel different during a new moon versus a full moon. Use the waning moon to release negativity and the waxing moon to set new intentions. So aligning with the moon helps focus your spells and rituals, and you'll begin to notice how they will intensify or sort of pull back depending on what moon phase you're in. Number nine, find a like-minded community. Now, a lot of people are solitary practitioners, but that doesn't mean every once in a while you shouldn't be around other people who you can learn from them, they can learn from you, and you might find some things that you've never heard of before. So seek out other witches for guidance and camaraderie. It could be like a local group or an online forum, or maybe it's it's a monthly coffee clatch that everyone goes to. It could just be sharing your interest with a friend who has, a like mind. So learning from others and sharing your experiences can be a nurturing thing. And number 10 is be patient with yourself. Witchcraft, spell work, it's a lifelong practice, and everyone starts somewhere. So don't feel too pressured to know everything all at once. Your path is a personal path. So it's okay to take one step at a time. Allow yourself the freedom to grow and adapt as you learn, and also to back up and decide what maybe is not for you. And don't be afraid to go in a different direction and explore different things. But the main thing is, above all, is to remember that magic is unique to you. Your magic is your magic. Lean into what feels right. Stay curious, keep learning, and keep practicing. So those are my top 10 tips for a beginner witch. I hope this has been helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. That we have tons of videos on witchcraft, folk magic, and don't forget to check us out at aromaG's Botanica at aromags.com.